Let's breathe together with these airplanes flying everywhere around here, ripping up the sky with gritty sound. So let's breathe in the crinkle of the leaves here in the enchanted forest. And exhale the roar of the airplanes. This is called lion laughter. This activates your parasympathetic nervous system through the vagus nerve when you put your tongue out and you laugh. Lion laughter. I wanted to return to the topic of grief with a unique religious lens. So a lot of people are really excited about their relationship with Jesus. I talk to a lot of people and they're very happy with their relationship with Jesus. And I'm just fascinated by this. And the way that it relates to grief is when someone you love passes away or leaves you, they become quite a lot like Jesus. Now, Jesus died a long time ago, like 2,000 years ago, a long time ago. And my father died about 3 years ago, almost 3 years ago. So I can have just as deep a relationship with my father as I can have with Jesus, but even more so because I got to hang out with my father in the flesh. And I could ask some people and maybe I get some mixed answers, but for the most part, most people I know who really love Jesus and have an amazing relationship with Jesus haven't actually hung out with Jesus in the flesh, haven't actually held hands with Jesus or hugged Jesus, and yet they're not grieving Jesus. They're not walking around sad because Jesus isn't here. And so with grief, we can do the same thing. If human beings can have such a profound relationship with a man who walked 2,000 years ago, Son of God who walked 2,000 years ago, and they feel their love of Jesus in their heart. I mean, some women even marry him, and they're not flesh on flesh with him. The nuns, they marry Jesus. Then we can still spend amazing time and feel amazing love for people who are gone from our life, but who left us lessons. And isn't that the essence of Jesus? The lessons? And sometimes I'll ask people, well, why do you love Jesus? Well, Jesus was really kind. Okay. My dad who passed away, he was really kind. He could be really kind. Oh, what do you like about Jesus? Oh, well, he stood up in the temple and he did not tolerate. He had some righteous anger against people who were trying to do things that he didn't feel were right. So my father also had some righteous anger. So let's look at grief from that lens, from the Jesus lens. If we can, or from any other lens. This is just Southern American upbringing. We grow up with the Bible. We grow up with Jesus. I read the Bible a bunch of times. It's just part of growing up here. But if you grow up in India, you might have the Mahabharata, or you might have, in another culture, you might have the sutras of Buddha. You might have the Quran. So you have these different traditions. And people who are in those traditions, they can feel love for and hang out with those figures, those prophets, those gods, those avatars, however you want to call it. They can feel that, and they can feel that love, and it's great. It's amazing. And so think about that as you move forward, how you can connect with people who are no longer a part of your life, by connecting with the good that they did and what they represented and just their way of being. Just another little angle on grief. Let me know how you connect with people or gods who are not here in the flesh, who you can't like hold in your hand. I just find it really fascinating, and I think our unconscious minds find it really easy to connect with the avatar or the incarnation in our minds and feel as if that person is still with us. And it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful secret to unconscious mind. So share your stories with me. I'd love to hear them. And if you need help working on any kind of neuroplastic conditions like anxiety, chronic pain, major life change that creates some symptoms, then reach out and let me know. I'm here for you.